coach.
Yes, sir, man. Might I speak to Brian Norman Sr., please?
Man, you got me, man. What's going on, man? How you feeling?
Hey, man, I'm feeling good. Let's give Brian Norman a round of applause. Yeah, brother. Hey, look here, man. I've been on social media, man. I saw the post that Dollar Bill posted. He showed a swollen version of Debo Dev. He had on the Debo Dev t-shirt. Devin Haney is looking very muscular in this picture. You know, he spoke about how your son have a lot of muscles, but I'm looking at Debo Dev right here. Matter of fact, let me put it up. And Debo Dev look like he got a lot of muscle. He's bulking up for this fight. He's taking this fight very seriously. And I don't know, man. What said you about that, man? You know, some people starting to have second thoughts now. You know, what said you about that?
Let me up in the call there. Click on you comment on the wrong number very quick. Click after that.
Oh, you want me to click? Okay, yeah, I got that.
Yeah, click okay.
All right, hold on.
All right.
All right, cool. Yes, sir.
Yeah. What I got to say about that, I got to say, man, all I know is I remember Bill making a statement saying about stuff not adding up and shit not going together or whatever else. And I'm just trying to understand. Devin Haney, the elite athlete. Devin Haney, the elite fighter. Devin Haney doing all these big things, fighting everybody, doing what he do. Why is Devin Haney trying to change? Why is Devin Haney putting on muscle when muscles don't win fights? Help us out, man. Help us out. Why is he putting on muscle when muscles don't win fights? Those are his words. We didn't say that.
Yeah, he did say
they
that.
don't win fights. But
he did say that.
Yeah, he said that. So what? Does he just like to have more of everything? Does he just want to be bigger than everybody? What do he want to be?
Yeah,
I'm confused.
Yeah, that you know what, you make a valid point on that, because he did say that Brian Norman has muscles, you know, but muscles don't win fights. But yet in this picture right here, he's packed on a lot of muscle. You know, so I'm like, man, you know, but you got to understand though. See right here, you know, I call him Debo Dev. And you can see Bill Haney on the screen. You can't see it. It said Debo Dev Haney. He has the shirt.
Right on the TV.
He has the shirt right there. So he has to fill the part now. Now we got to get traps. Look at those traps right there. Look at those shoulders. The man look like he got shoulder pads on. Look at that six pack. Look at those triceps. Look at the veins that's popping out of his arms. Is there anything about this specimen of a fighter by the name of Debo Devin Haney? Is there anything about him that scares you for your son, Mr. Norman?
I think them veins would be good for the IV they're gonna need to put in when he goes to the hospital. He got some good veins. Man. When they get the smelling salt and wake his ass up, I think that's gonna go good. Really, they ain't gonna need to tie no. They ain't gonna need to tie no. What is that? The shit they tie around you. What you call it? I can't think of what it's called. Right? They ain't gonna need to tie none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? We just find the vein, put the IV in, and you know, go to just administer whatever they need that measure to bring it back. You see?
Look here, man. All right, look here, man. Check this out. Hold on. I gotta show you something. Remember, you laughed at me. Y'all laughed at me when I told y'all that Debo Dev, he's trained with Yoel and Zab Judah. Check this out. No, hold on. Okay, you kick in. Okay, here you go right here. Check this out. Who you see right there? You see Zab.
Man,
you see Zab right there. Here you go. Look at that. You see, he getting that Hall of Fame wisdom right there.
You know what I'm saying? Zab can't fight for him. That's all I know. Zab can't fight for him.
I ain't saying he can't fight for him, but I'm saying, but you know, when you got a Hall of Famer right next to you, that's inspiring you, breathing words of wisdom into your ears, and you get what I'm saying. You know, you gotta that gotta count for something.
Can we keep it real though? You don't get no better than Sugar May Judah. So he already had Sugar May Judah. So you got Sugar May Judah. What difference is that, Judah?
Okay.
He had a concoction. He had a whole concoction. Oh, Sugar Mae Judah.
Yeah,
you don't get no better than that.
Hold on. Sugar Mae Judah, sprinkled with a little bit of Mike McCallum. Check this out. Hold on.
Mike McCallum. You don't get no better than that.
I was listening to a Blue Blood Sports TV in a video, and he down with the Haneys now. So and Blue said that, look, he training with Zab. He said somebody training with Zab, and doggone Debo putting on the muscle because he's planning on standing in the paint, showing y'all there's levels to this. I told you, he trained with Mike McCallum. Mike McCallum was great. He's a great mid-range to inside fighter. You might see some of those tools that Bill was telling me about that's coming out of the warehouse in this fight. Are you prepared for that?
So, as good of a strategist, as good of a strategist as Bill Haney is, you really believe he gonna come out here and tell us all what he gonna do? You believe that?
No, he ain't gonna tell. No, he ain't gonna tell y'all. He ain't gonna tell y'all. But
he ain't gonna come out here and tell y'all what he gonna do. You feel what I'm saying? Although I know what he's gonna do because there's only two things he can do, and like I said before, with those two things he can do, it ain't gonna make a difference. The end result is gonna be them having to wake him up, take him over to his daddy. Damn, come on, Dave. Come on, Dave. That's what the end result is gonna be. That's what the end result is gonna be. That's just what it is. Listen, I was listening to your main man. I was listening to your main man, Tim Bradley. And I said of all damn people, you got to remember, brick by brick, brick by brick, we had to turn Hayden ass Tim Bradley. I still got my beef. Yeah. We had to turn Hayden ass Tim Bradley mind around and look for himself. You know what I'm saying? I was against my son over there telling him about he over 22 and explaining. I'm like, but that man, he know what's going on. He was just hating on his own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this. But look, with that being said, even Tim Bradley sees it. I see it exactly what Tim Bradley's saying, and I also think Tim Bradley listened to me. He loves to think people listen to him, just like you said people listen to you. I think Tim Bradley hear me. He hear what I be saying. Yeah. And exactly what he says is exactly how I feel. When I watch that Haney fight, it ain't nothing he can do. He is, I hate to say it, but Tim Bradley is on the money. I've seen Devin. I watched the best Devin. So watching the best Devin Haney want to go transform into somebody else, and you got other people saying, don't go out there and try to jab with him. You're going to look stupid. But you're going to tell Devin Haney to go out there and try to muscle up and do whatever he want to do with Brian Norman Jr. Y'all ain't telling him you look stupid. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, what we doing?
Man, so Dale beefing up. This another thing. Just when you was on the show, whatever, the other day, we was talking about, I gotta say this. I was chastising you, brother. I was reprimanding you because I did not like the fact that you ran Bill Haney into hiding. Remember that the conversation we had 2 days ago on this show? You ran him into hiding. We didn't know where he was at, but guess what? Now Bill done came out of the woodworks, and guess what he said? I know you know what he said because you left a comment. He said, "Don't get scared now. I hear them. They want to talk about it. Debo Dev is coming to take that jury and take the jury off of Brian Norman Jr. on November the 22nd. Ain't nothing to talk about." So Bill said right here, I hear them. He's been listening, brother. Every time you get on the internet and say something, every time I do a show where anybody say something about Devin Haney, he's listening, he's watching, he's observing, he's studying. You don't feel that you're doing just a little bit too much talking and giving up the game plan?
Well, let's just remember, I said he was listening. I said, I know you hear me, Bill. I said, I gave a direct message. I said, I know you hear me, Bill. I know you. He watching us right now. So what I did last night was he had something that he felt like he had a friend. He felt like he had some friends with him. He had some sparring partners with him, so he thought he had something going on. I got to talk about the amateur days. So he got to talking to the amateurs, I guess the guys that he had in the car with him, not realizing they 3 and 4 years older than my son, right?
Yeah.
You got the guys in the car with him lying, talking about, he ain't never been no amateur. He ain't never won no nationals. I got the pitch. I got everything that you want. Show me the pictures. I got everything. You know what I'm saying? Him and Brian Norman Jr. went pro at the same time, at the same age. 17 years old. Brian Norman Jr. was 2 and 3 years younger than these guys. Even the guy he put on the phone had to admit he was a damn lie. He didn't know what he was talking about.
What show y'all was on?
He was trying to say we was on the Boxer Boy. And that was another thing. I got to put this out there. I text Ness because I don't talk behind nobody back. I text Ness this right now, so when he hear this, he'll know I've already addressed this, and I was going to address it anyway. But I made sure I sent the text before I ever got on the show and said what I said, and to get back to him, and it won't look like I'm talking behind his back. Ness did some bullshit. He did the ultimate bullshit last night. You feel what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I got something together while I told you to call me on another phone because I got all my activities in my other phone. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I be having to see this stuff. You feel me? Because I be having a catalog put together. So anyway, though, but Ness, he was on that cabin for Bill as usual while playing both sides. Now it was bad, bro. It was bad. It was real bad. It was real bad. It was real bad. If you know.
You gotta see it. You gotta see it too. I gotta see that.
No. It was real bad. It's only real bad if you know the truth.
Right.
That's when it was real bad. You see what I'm saying? Like nigga, Ness, you was texting me, and I'm finna see this. I want you to put this on the screen. This is what Ness sent me. Ness sent me this. I just sent it to him. Ness sent me this. I didn't even say this last night. But Ness sent me this on June 16th. So let me tell you what the story, what the conversation was about. So Bill jumps on and about he giving us opportunities. He finally admitted that we was calling his name. After Ness went admitted. He finally admitted that we was calling his name. He finally admitted that he answered the call. He finally admitted it. You feel what I'm saying? But Ness didn't want to admit it. He finally had to admit it. You feel what I'm saying? Because there's too much information out there saying otherwise. Can you put up what I just gave you?
Yeah. Matter of fact, let me see. Can I put it up on the screen? I'm gonna upload it.
So let me tell you what's going on when you pulling that up. Ness had the nerve to say he texted me, said Bill on. I said when Bill was on, I said, hey, can you ask him will he be interested in fighting Brian Norman Jr. next? Some of y'all know the story behind that. That whole situation went on. Ness was on my side. I got the text messages. I didn't even want to put him on blast. Ness was on my side. Ness was like, stay on him. Make him say he'll fight y'all next. Keep on him. Call back in. I'm going to see you. He was on my side.
Oh.
And he got on last night. Bro, he got on last night and went to capping it. I said, this nigga here, boy. I said, this nigga here, boy. Ness was on I got all the text messages. I got it, and I sent it to Ness. I just sent it to Ness just a minute ago. Where he was telling me, stay on him. Don't let him say he ain't gonna fight you. Make him say he gonna fight you next. This is his text messages.
Oh, Ness
fake ass people, man.
So Ness playing both sides. So you Ness playing both sides like that?
Man. He playing both sides like that, man. Playing both sides.
Hold on. I'm pulling it up right now. Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm pulling it up right now, so the people can see it.
He even went so far. He even went so far as to say that. Not he even went so far as to say that I'm not part of the team. So after telling me to tell Bill that make Bill say he'll fight us next, to say stay on him, don't let him get away with it. So after that, after doing all of that, he came back. He came back and said that our team was trying to fight Barrios or Pacquiao. We wasn't even trying to fight him. I said, but wait a minute. I'm on your show calling him out. But you don't make the decision. If I don't make the decision, then why the fuck you texting me telling him to stay on him and call him out? You feel what I'm saying?
Okay,
so anyway, the energy last night, real quick, the energy last night for some of the people that heard it last night when I was so tired, at the end of the day, it was because I was really pissed off. I really just felt some type of way because I'm like, nigga, this is a nigga who I got all the stuff from. This is the one who was coming at me with it, and you turn around and stab me in my motherfucking chest with it as if that ain't what happened. That's what that was about. That's why I was acting so tired last night. I was really blown mentally. I was mentally tired because I get tired of fighting all these motherfuckers. I had to fight about 3 niggas last night. You know what I'm saying? I get tired of fighting niggas.
I'm this new to me. I didn't hear it. I didn't know because I was knocked out asleep. I didn't know Bill came out of. So I'm glad. Man. So I'm glad he didn't resurface, man. I'm glad he don't resurface. I'm glad. So why you think Why you think Bill don't resurface? What you think? You smoked him out or what happened?
I'm glad you said that again. Okay, he resurfaced because he thought he had a friend. He was over there with Ness. But when he thought he had a friend, he didn't know who he was fucking with again. Like I tell all y'all, leave me the fuck alone. He didn't know who he was fucking with again. So his boys come out. He got some boys with him. He got some sparring partners with him in the car who I don't know. I think I know Troy Isley. I told my folk with Troy Isley. He had some nigga named Kevin Newman. I don't know Kevin Newman.
Yeah.
So
I know Troy. Yeah.
So again, I think Kevin Newman, because I asked who was this talking. They said Kevin Newman. If it's not you, Kevin Newman, I apologize. But for right now, who I know is Kevin Newman. So I'm going to go on and blast Kevin Newman out real quick. So we talking, Bill talking about who you got in the camp, who you got sparring. I got Kevin Newman and I got Troy Isley. My nigga, I don't know Kevin Newman. We talking about levels. We talking about what's this. We talking about that. Last time I checked, I like Troy Isley. He's a good prospect on his way to being a contender. But last time I checked, Troy Isley is not a top tier fighter right now. So you saying that as a flex. We got Kevin Newman. Again, all respect to Troy Isley. I don't respect active fighters, and I always respect them and everything, but don't throw that at me like it's a flex. Kevin Newman, 18 and 3, but you telling me, do you got bigger dogs in? Nigga, what are you talking about? So I said, you know what, let me go do my research. And I'm not talking about Troy Isley, because like I said, I ain't got no beef with Troy, because I don't think he said a word last night. If he did, then I'll come back and I'll deal with it later, but I don't think he said nothing. You feel like I only attack the motherfuckers who attack me. So Kevin Newman, again, if it wasn't you that was talking shit, I apologize. You're about to get this heat. So Kevin Newman, I said, let me pull this Kevin Newman nigga up and see who the fuck he is. Kevin Newman, super middleweight, 18-3. He said, I said, well, shit, I got a better fighter than that in my camp than Kevin Newman. I said, we spawned a guy 20-0 in his super middleweight, 20-0 with 14 knockouts. Clear day. Kevin Newman, I bet y'all beat his ass. That's what Kevin Newman saying. So I said, well, damn, Kevin Newman. So now I said, let me look him up. Kevin Newman got beat by Marcos Hernandez, a guy 9-1. Hold on, who's now 16-7. Mm-hmm. You got beat by a guy that's now 16-7, Kevin Newman. Jake Palans, who's now 9-4. His ended record was 9-4. Manuel Gallegos, whose ended record is now 21-3 with 2 stars on BoxRec. Bill Haney, you listening? Don't come with no fake ass killers that ain't got nothing with them, man. Don't come in with these fake ass boys, man. He came in with one nigga telling me my son went amateur. He went on that, and I had to show him pictures. Went through all of that, and he finally admitted he was wrong as hell because he didn't know he was so fucking young. You feel what I'm saying? So he finally had to admit he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. That nigga was dead. Now you get this nigga Kevin Newman in here, who I didn't fucking know. That nigga dead. He getting beat up by niggas who's 9 and 7, and bro, what the fuck we talking about? Don't come to me with that Bill Haney. Next time you come out of hiding, make sure you got some smoke with you. Again, the only reason you had my energy down last night is because of Ness. Ness is literally the only reason, single-handedly, because I had been on there for some hours. I probably was on there for like 3-4 hours. And Ness had pissed me off royally because Ness was the reason that I even called. Ness was the one telling me. He was the one sending me pictures on the side. He was the one doing all that shit. He knew he wanted to fucking fight. And this nigga turns around and tell me that ain't what the fuck happened. So that shit had me blow last night. That's what that was about, if y'all heard it. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Nesto pulled the flam, the double cross.
Nigga, Ness pulled a flam. Nigga, I didn't pull a flam and a flam at the same motherfucking time.
So why you ain't check him last night with that though?
I did the best I could. You know, be allowed. Again, my ending when Ness did what he did, it's like one of them. Let's say we partners, right? You know, I'm giving a long story.
So you thought you and Ness was partners?
I ain't gonna it ain't gotta be my partner, but let's just say me and you know what's going on. We can keep it simple. Me and you cool. Me and you my partner, right? Yeah. We somewhere, we know what's going on. We on the same page. Now we get somewhere, we get to talking, and you start talking some other shit.
Yeah.
So now, blow, like, you know how you get your high blown all the time when me and Bill be calling this shit like that.
Well, really, Bill, my high don't get blow with you. It be Bill. When Bill go to talk in circles, I'm like, man, god damn, Bill. You know, when y'all two on the phone.
Bill's talking in circles because that's all he can do. See, he got a guy. That's why he still ain't talking. That's why he don't want to. He don't want to have a real conversation with me. Because when he come out and you get the question, he get to asking questions on top of questions on top of questions. That's what he like to do, to try to confuse you and throw you off and get you away from your last question.
Yeah.
Well, Bill, I ain't forgot, Bill. I'm trying to figure out. I'm gonna go back to Devin Haney, like I did with you the other day. I'm gonna go back with the Devin Haney real quick. I'm gonna go back to the situation at hand. I'm gonna make this shit quick and brief. I'm gonna say Devin Haney, elite. One of the greatest young boxers, probably the greatest young boxer right now boxing. I'm giving him those props. But we're gonna be real about what's going on. Jorge Linares was 35 years old when he fought him. We just went through the other day. He was 35 years old when he fought him. He had already got beat by. Hold on, I got to get the facts with this. We got to see who's who, because that's what matters these days. It's about who's who. Hold on, it's about who's who now. It's about who's who. So before Devin Haney beat him, he got beat by Juan Salgado Zambrano. You know him?
Nah.
You know him?
Nah.
Yeah, me neither. so Juan Salgado Zambrano is just as good as Devin Haney, or he was good enough to do what Devin Haney did in that case. And that's beat, what's his name? Jorge Linares, right?
Right.
Hold on one second. Let me get the next one.
So
Antonio DeMarco, I know him. He was old. He was a champion. He old. Sergio Thompson, I don't know him. Basil Lomachenko, of course, we all know him. And then he got beat by the great Pueblo Cesar Cano. He got knocked out in the first round by Pueblo Cesar Cano. And his record at the time when he knocked out Linares was 31-7. That's when Devin Haney fought him and took him 12 rounds and almost got his chin checked and everything else. But go ahead, coach.
No, okay. So your point is what? So Devin Haney's from Devin Haney's side, they're saying that, hey, they got the names. Now we do agree that there's only one elite fighter that he's fought, and that was Lomachenko. Those other guys wasn't elite. They were two-time unified champion like Jose Ramirez and stuff like that, but them guys wasn't elite. And even in their heyday, they wasn't elite. So I give you that. But you saying all that to say what you saying?
I appreciate you admitting that, because that's something else would never do. But go ahead.
Yeah. No, those guys. I don't think nobody would say that. Jorge Linares and Jojo Diaz.
Yes, they will. Yes, they will. They're
not elite at all. No.
Yes, they did. They tried to say. He even told me. He even went so far as to tell me Devin Haney was elite before he ever did any of it. He said, I always thought Devin Haney was elite. So I said, okay, so you thought Devin Haney was elite before he ever showed he was elite. Then what the fuck? You get what I'm saying? And that was my point I was trying to make last night. That's what the point I've been trying to make to everybody.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
You feel what I'm saying?
I didn't see it, so I can't really comment on what happened last night.
Coach, you the one, and let's do it sometimes too, but you the one I see mainly doing it with making these niggas prove it. Stop giving these niggas categories without making them prove it. You like him, you get Kermit Mo, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else, they did this, they did that, they the next one, they did this, they did that. You feel what I'm saying? But when the nigga they don't know, they try to discredit what the fuck he's doing, even when he do something better than other niggas.
No, I don't do that, bro. What I do is I sit back and make mockery of this shit. I'm like, okay, because
I know what you're doing.
My whole thing is this. I come from an era where you don't just become something because you got some fans who say so or you popular. You can't say that. My biggest gripe is a lot of these modern day boxing fans and even these YouTube channels and stuff like that. They be comparing these fighters to the greats. And I'm like, the greats became the greats based on what they did inside of the ring, who they fought and when they fought them and how they performed against them when they fought them. In this era, you become great just off having being popular on social media, having a following, having a couple of YouTube channels that want to cap for you. So I'm totally against that. They be. I'm the one that said they be talking like these niggas don't fought Godzilla. They don't beat Bam Bam Bigelow, the big boss man, the ultimate warrior. I don't go for that, bro. I don't go for that.
Yeah, that shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like they this again going back to Bud, and that's how I started last. That's one of the ways it started last night too. Like you can't put nobody's name with Bud. You can't put a bit. I mean, I ain't gonna say you can't put nobody's name with Bud, but at least make it somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's make it somebody what they call it, who shed skin in the game. Who got skin in the game? You feel what I'm saying? That's what we were talking about last night. That, that was part of it too. He did that same shit on that situation too. Like, let's put somebody out there who got skin in the game. You feel me?
Yeah.
Example, even if you want to go take it up to and Keith Thurman goes and beat Fundora and Keith Thurman, then you can say Keith Thurman and Terrence Crawford did a good fight. You feel what I'm saying? They OGs in the game. Keith Thurman, two-time world champion. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? And he would have to get some more wins. Now, I'm not saying to watch up Keith Thurman. I'm saying a Keith Thurman that beats Fundora and possibly another name right now. Then you put him with a name like, Bud looking for a fight. This might be the best fight. You feel what I'm saying? But they put niggas that ain't got no skin in the game in fight. The nigga who been in the game. Hey, look, a nigga who coming in that made. Like, you gotta remember, my son was a 6-year pro when he became a world champion. You think he get credit for that from anybody? You feel what I'm saying? They say the level that he wasn't on, but the level that he is on, he's demolishing people more than anybody they could think of. Anybody right now in the game. Nobody sending niggas out on the stretcher. Nobody breaking niggas' noses like that, like he did Santillion. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody.
You say nobody sitting about on the stretcher.
Nobody ain't doing that shit. You're not doing that. That's not something you see every fucking day. They're not knocking nigga memory cards. They're not knocking nigga memory cards and shit loose. Fuck out of here, man.
Well, hold on. Wait a minute.
Wait
a minute. But you see D. Odell, when he putting on muscle, he packing the muscle on, and his godfather, Zab, is back in his corner. So he packing the muscle on for a reason. It might allow him to be able to punch harder. You just never know.
So do that mean muscle win fights?
No, muscles don't win fights, but muscles can be used to assist.
Put muscles on then?
I don't know what.
No, muscles can't.
You know what?
No, muscles can't.
I get it. I get exactly where you're coming from, because it is kind of like a double standard or a hypocrisy. You say Brian Norman don't have, muscles don't win fights. You got to play the muscles, but you're bulking up muscle. So what's the purpose of you bulking up muscle if you saying that muscles don't win? You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. You have to talk to Bill about that.
Niggas out. It ain't the Bill. It's whatever the fuck the people want to be when it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck we wanted to be today when it is what it is. That's what it's gonna be.
Moving the goalpost. Moving the goalpost.
Look. Bill Haney talking shit. Look, Bill Haney been talking shit because they confident here. They talk all the shit in the world. Bill Haney ain't talking shit because they locked in. They know what they got to say. Get your bitch ass out. Come on, man. These niggas all over the place, man. These niggas all over the place.
Hold on.
George says, make sure it's fair. Do as you're told. Oh, yeah, that's right. I bet you did what you were supposed to say. You know what, bro? Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm so sick of, bro. Hey, listen. It's the beginning of the end, November 22nd. They fucked up. They caught the wrong two country-ass niggas. You fucked up. It's on the way. I'm looking at it. I see the same thing Tim Bradley seeing. Tim Bradley, I agree with you wholeheartedly. Everything he said. If you go watch Devin, if you go watch Brian, and that's why I told you Bill quiet, ain't shit he can do. Nothing. Nigga, there's nothing he can do. These niggas are
Wait, hold on. So wait a minute. So how it started? So what happened? So Bill was on the Boxing Boys last night, and Ness called you?
No, I was. No. I was on the so they were doing a what's called. So they had originally started. I'm posted up, I'm chilling. I'm posted up, I'm chilling. I really ain't been on the Boxing Boys like that. That's not for no reason.
Yeah.
I'm still in the sideline looking, but they did a poll saying who was gonna win. Well, somebody put up David Haney was winning the poll, right? So somebody was like in the chat was like, don't let Brian Norman see this. He gonna call in or pull up or some shit like that.
Yeah.
My slow ass that can't goddamn shut the fuck up. I gotta defend. I'm gonna defend what I can defend. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had to tell her, so I tell him, but just so you know, Brian Norman Senior don't give a fuck about what y'all think. The fight is made. That's all that matters. We gonna get a chance to show y'all.
Yeah.
The only time I pull up is when you saying shit I can disprove. When you lying, when you capping, when you are, that's when I'm coming. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't give a fuck if you like me or not. And I got another thing for Bill. I don't want to go too far. I got another thing for Bill and for Devin Haney. Tim Bradley just said, ain't shit you can do. And the Schofield said, you're going to get knocked the fuck out. You come out and put out a story about the Schofield, but you ain't come out and put out shit about Tim Bradley. Keep that same energy, my nigga. Keep it across the board. You the one that's worried about who say you going to lose. We ain't worried about who the fuck say we going to lose. When the ones that say we going to lose, if you're an elite fighter, nigga, we calling your name next. That's what we doing.
Listen, I'm looking over here at this post that when Bill Haney posted last night. You said, I bet you ain't got nothing to talk about. And then you bro, like are you stalking Bill Haney? Are you stalking him? Because you the first comment that I see, fam.
No. What happened with that one was I just happened to click on at the same goddamn time and I saw that shit. I don't know what comment I was. I saw it pop up. I responded. You know what I'm saying? When you respond, you can definitely, you know, when you respond like that, you can definitely, they're going to see your shit. You feel what I'm saying? He never responded to nothing else. So then I had to address him and send him to a post that he previously made on May 22nd. So that's why I said, people not keeping their eyes on the prize.
Yeah.
Eyes on the prize. He admitted Brian Norman Jr. was calling his name and Devin answered the call. He admitted that last night. He admitted that.
Okay.
When Ness wouldn't admit it, when Ness the fucking knew it. Bill Haney himself came out and admitted it last night.
Man, okay. So yeah, so I got to go back and listen to all of that. I'm just glad that Bill.
Hey, you don't want to hear that shit.
Yo,
Coach, it's too much. Coach, you don't want to hear that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Don't even waste your time.
Yeah,
you don't want to hear that shit.
I'm just glad that he came. I'm just glad that he came out, man. That's all. You know, I was worried about him. I wasn't sure. You know what I mean?
Man, it's a bunch of nothing, man.
Yeah,
it's a bunch of nothing. A bunch of niggas talking about amateurs, niggas. And look, and the nigga had to come back and recant that shit. He was like, "How old is he? How old is he, nigga? He's 24 years old. Oh, I thought he was 28. Shut your dumb ass up, nigga. You thought he was 28. Fuck out of here. Like, look, like we lying about my son amateur record. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck we talking about, bro?
So, all right. So, are you worried? I'm looking at Debo Dale like, man, ain't gonna lie, man. But Dale looking like a super middleweight in this picture right now, man. I don't know, man. Like, what if he have newfound punching power? You ain't scared about the punching power. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I know they say he pillow fisted. I know they say he pillow fisted.
No. I got a question. I got a question for anybody to answer, but of course they won't. They won't answer it honestly. So if they have plans to do what Zell or whoever the fuck saying he gonna do, then doesn't that mean he's not gonna be a master boxer, and that's not gonna be? Then he's gonna be just like the other guys that Brian Norman faced right in front of him. Doesn't that make him that kind of guy? So when Brian knock him out, then he's gonna have to deal with another person like that. Don't that make him the exact same kind of fighter he been dealing with, right in front of him, coming to him, trying to punch on him, and don't it make him the same type of fighter?
I'm gonna tell you why it doesn't make him that same type of fighter, because he got training from Mike McCallum. So when he stand in front of you, Devin Haney's experience will allow him to be in front of you without getting hit. He can hit and not get hit. So that's gonna be different. That's what I'm saying. Debo Dale.
Hey, look, Debo Dale, man, look. I can't wait for this massive performance. I'm talking, this is to me. After last, I dealt with some shit, man. Listen, after last night, bro, these days can't go by fast enough. After last night, I can't fucking wait. I can't wait.
Look.
I'll be back. We're gonna silence all y'all motherfuckers. I can't wait.
The report out on B. Norman Jr. is that he got slow feet. He only got 1 point, the left hook. He's slow. He don't know how to cut the ring off. And Devin Haney is levels, but see, there's levels to this shit. You know what I mean? And all of that experience and training, he gonna show you. Then your son is younger, so it's kind of like he gonna get schooled by his elder. Debo Deb gonna, so he gonna show the young pup. He gonna show the young pup, how it's supposed to go, and then he gonna send him back. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
He gonna send him back. Just try again, nigga. Look, let me ask you a question, Coach. You ever heard Bill or Devin say he was slow in any magnitude, feet or hands? You ever heard him say that?
No, I ain't never heard him say it, but that's what the Devin Haney fans say.
But they never said it, right?
No, I ain't never heard them.
They never said it, right?
Yeah.
And guess what? They not gonna say it. You know why? Because they know it's not true. they know it's not true. These fuck ass fans they got, they listen to other people. Devin Haney, Bill Haney, they know the truth.
The truth is, Bill got a Debo Dale shirt on, and Dale got muscle now, and that's the truth. And November 22nd, we gonna find out. They're gonna find out what's up now. I'm telling you now, bro.
I mean, look. I think you might want to put on a Debo Dale. That's really not a good shirt to have when Craig literally knocked his ass out. And he was crucified in the back of a motherfucking garbage truck. He had shit all. He was all fucked up. You feel what I'm saying? Debo, after Debo got his head cracked, he was never the same. Get what happened with Ryan Garcia? Debo got his head cracked. Nigga ain't gonna be the same.
Hey, look, no.
Nigga ain't gonna be the same.
But see, Craig knocked Debo out with a brick.
Guess what Brian got? In his glove?
What?
A fucking brick. A brick. He got a brick in his glove. You remember they was trying to drug test him and say he was on something?
Bill did that.
Yeah, they drug testing and trying to find out what you got to hide. Look, and at the same time, saying you did what you were supposed to do. Well, what the fuck? Which one is it, nigga? Did we do what we supposed to do, or was we on something? Make up your goddamn mind. You feel me?
So how did Debo Dale gain all this muscle? You get what I'm saying?
Oh, that's that snack shit. You know how they do. You know, that's that snack shit. But just like with Jen Sasaki, I suspect, and I said it from the start, I said it before we went, I said it on the way. And I'm going to say this about Devin Haney, and I've always said about Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. It don't fucking matter. I don't think it should matter with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. Devin Haney, to me, was such a better boxer than, this is props to Devin. Devin Haney, to me, was such a much better boxer than Ryan Garcia. He still should have won that fight. This should be one of the things where you got to go through it to get those accolades. Like, he beat a nigga and he popped dirty. That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be one of them. This is going to be one of them when you say he only hurt him because he was on Oscar, but he still beat him because he's such a masterful boxer. Not that he got his ass whooped and he got overturned. That's what it's about. But like, what we talking about? If he had elite feet, elite jabs, elite, Ryan Garcia looked horrible, bro. Yeah, he looked terrible.
He did look terrible.
The nigga lost every round and set the round. He knocked his ass out. I mean, he dropped him in. Like, bro, what we talking about?
Yeah, that is true.
The shit was horrible.
Well, I give him the one. I gave him the first round too.
That snack shit got him big. But just like Sasaki, I said it before the fight. I said it after the fight. With Devin Haney, before after the fight, we don't give a fuck what you on. Your ass going to sleep. If that shit you on make you want to stand there and fight, nigga, that's just gonna make our job easier.
Hold on,
you taking your ass to sleep.
I got some snack. I use snack. Victor Conte sent me a whole box of snack. I got some sneaky snack. Like, why you?
You ain't got the one to be mixed though. You ain't got the one to be mixed. You gotta have inside. You know about that, right? The one that I mixed. You know about that, right?
The one that mix.
You remember Lexus Arguello and Aaron Braun? It was like, give me the bottle. The one that I mixed.
Yeah, the one that I mixed. Yeah. Hold on. Wait.
The one that I mixed.
Wait a minute. I got something for you. Check this out. Now, this weekend, I call this dude Lima Bean. Cause I ain't never heard of him. Jerron Boots Ennis. Your boy. Your boy now is fighting Lima. Lima Bean, I ain't seen nothing on the dude. I just had Jaleel Hackett on. Jaleel say Boots in 2. he said
I heard him interview, and I also heard him say that he tried to fight him. So what that say?
No, okay.
9 fights Jaleel, 10 fights Jaleel tried to fight him.
But hear me out though. There's nothing wrong with Jaleel trying to fight him because Jaleel is not on the level of
absolutely.
Of a Boots Ennis, from what I mean. So if Jaleel is trying to fight him, that tells me that Lima.
That's the point I was making. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that tells me that Lima is more on, should be on Jaleel level. Boots ain't got to be fighting to do that. But that telling me. But he's saying Boots in 2. He say, look, man, this man, it ain't nothing. He said it too.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I tried to watch my man. This is what people gotta know about muscles real quick. Just to piggyback off muscles too.
Yeah.
The guy picked up boxing at 18 years old. It takes technique. I had a lot of muscles when I was coming up, but I wasn't a puncher because I didn't have the technique. Brian Norman Jr. is the exact opposite because I learned the technique after I was already done. You feel what I'm saying? So Brian learned the technique of punching from the beginning. That's why he got so many knockouts. That's why he got so much power. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Muscles, people with muscles, they tend to think they hit harder than they do, and they load up on punches, and it don't do nothing but make them tired. It don't do nothing but wear their muscles out. Muscles take oxygen. Muscles get depleted of oxygen, and they get tired as hell. That's why you see the bigger and more cut boxers are, the more tired they get.
Yeah.
So I mean, I feel for my man. I seen his interview. I seen one of his interviews. I tried to watch him fight. He don't have good. I mean, I hate to be like this to him. I wish him the best. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? hopefully he can make it. I'm being real. I hate they did this to him. But they're giving him an opportunity. They're giving him an opportunity he can capitalize on, man. So hopefully he can take this shit and do something with it.
He said, "You said I hate they did it to him." So what you said, the man that can. So the man that can.
He went to Portugal to get a tomato can. That nigga went to Angola. He went to Portugal to get a goddamn can of tomatoes. Hey, Mr. Tomato Can. Mr. Tomato Can, he got one of your brothers. Hey, Mr. Tomato Can in the chat.
Yeah, he in the chat.
Tomato Can in the chat.
He in the chat. Yeah. Hey, bro. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Oh, wait a minute, man. Hold on. Now, wait a minute. Now, we got Lima Bean right here. What you trying to say? So we got Boots. We got Boots versus Lima Bean. So Boots gonna step all on the Lima Beans. Let's see right here. Look how Boots looking at him.
You ready?
Man.
I'm all ready.
You ready? You know what I'm saying?
Be.
Yeah, Saturday.
You got no choice to be ready.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah.
This belt has come to Portugal. We'll see.
Not at all.
What belts he talking about? Boots ain't got no belt, and he got an IBO belt. What belts he talking about? He must be talking about the WBA intern. Yeah.
Man, listen. It's all bad. It's all I got to say. Like I told you when the fight was announced, I couldn't believe my man. I ain't calling him my man because he ain't my man. I can't believe old boy came out and seriously was talking about that shit like it was a real fight, bro. You see how Jaleel Hackett, listen, you see how Jaleel Hackett is stepping. You see how that man's stepping.
Yeah, Jaleel.
You see what Virgil Ortiz doing right now? Trying to fight losing. He's trying to fight, you know what I'm saying? These guys are trying to get something done.
Yeah.
This man here, he happy doing what he's doing. He happy with that shit. So, I mean, more power to him, man.
Hey.
Like I said, it is what it is, man.
Hey, man.
It is what it is.
Hey, well, B, look here, man. I appreciate you, bro, for coming on, man. Look here, man. Listen, I got to get you. I got to do an interview for you, because you fly out, before you go to Saudi Arabia, because I know you go over there.
Yeah, you know I'm here, man. You know I'm here, man.
How be looking? How be looking?
Yeah. Man, he's sharp as hell, man. Sharp as hell. We got the last one. We got the last. We good. He's sharp as hell, man. He ready.
So
like I said, we've been holding it in the road.
What message do you have for Bill Haney? Now that he's back out of retirement, he's back talking again. I'm happy for him. At least I can talk to you. I'm happy for him. So what message you got? What message you got?
Yeah. The jig is up, player. The jig is up. Ain't no more. Ain't no advantages. You trying to get muscles because you think that's the advantage that B got. And muscles are not the advantage. You got to understand how they operate. You understand how muscles work. If you knew how muscles work, you definitely would have been lifting weights. If you knew how power worked, you definitely would not have been lifting weights. I had to stop lifting weights when I was boxing because weights make you tight. It's the total opposite of what you're doing. That's why most fighters are not that. Look at Bud Crawford. He ain't got no fucking muscles.
Nah, he's slim.
Look at Canelo.
He's slim.
Canelo ain't got no fucking muscles. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
These boys ain't got no fucking muscles. Muscles do not win fights. Muscles, yes, Brian Norman Jr. got muscles, but guess what? He knows how to fight. Those are Brian Norman Sr. genetics. That's what those did. That's on Brian Norman Jr. He don't lift weight.
Oh, listen.
That's why he look like that. That's just genetic.
That's natural. That's that country. That's that natural country strength right there.
Shit.
Yeah.
Y'all better go back and check my motherfucker shit what I look like when I was young, motherfucker. I used to be somebody. But yeah, no. No, but I had to stop. I had to stop lifting weights for that reason, and I never let my son do it for that reason. You see what I'm saying? So what dumbass nigga? This Sugar Made Judah? What dumbass niggas is he with that would tell him to lift weight?
Man, listen,
what kind of stupid shit is that?
I'm gonna tell you, you know why he bulked up? Because he finna step on y'all, man. That man finna step. He coming to the inside. He listen.
We gonna pop. We gonna pop them muscles. We gonna pop them muscles where that nigga stand. We gonna pop that shit where he stand.
That Jose Ramirez fight where he was running, that's behind him. He ain't doing that no more. Listen, Debo Dale finna make a statement. When he playing on November 22nd. They playing on stepping y'all. You gonna see Sugar Shane. You gonna see Floyd. You gonna see Zab. You're going to see Mike McCallum all wrapped into one. You're going to see all four of those styles. Sugar Made Judah mixed with a little bit of McCallum. You're going to see all of that November the 22nd. And you better be ready.
Just remember, I was the one saying that Shakur, when Shakur did what he did as a paper, I'm the one that said Shakur probably motivated him. I'm the one that said that Bud motivated him because it gave him some hope. It made him think what you gonna think. It made him believe. But I'm gonna tell you like that. Just like he having a dream, we're gonna knock that dream right out his motherfucking head. So that is what it is, man. But let me give a shout out to Daniel Agnew. Let me give a shout out to Green Eyes P. I don't know if there's Black Panther in the chat today, man. Shout out to the whole chat, man. Y'all hold it down. It is what it is, man. All right.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.